of ONLY Mechanicus. Or should we say, ONLY Mechanicus heretek. Yes, it has come to this. The heretek missions. Now, pardon me, I just wanted to make sure that I had the cover on this, because I put a lot of work into that cover. And I figure it is it is worth putting up on the cover of the video. So, Subtribune Xerates requests assistance in putting down a rebellion among the lower decks, among the lower ranks in the Celestis Metallicans Engineerum decks. That's not good. When in doubt, Castellans. Yes, those will work. Your attention, Magos. No. What voice do I want to do for this one? Your No, that one doesn't work. Your attention, Magos. What? My attention is on Self-Tavernus, Xerates. I trust you to fulfill your duties as sub-tribune without my oversight. We cannot neglect the security on board the Celestis Metallican. I bring news of violent uprising among the lower ranks of tech priests and menials on the Engineerum decks. An uprising? This is the last thing we need. I permit myself to experience frustration at this news, Your solution, Sub-Tribune. There is but one solution to malcontents and rebellion, Magos. It is, as the discipline of physics states it, force always wins. Yes. So the others. Docile Engineerum decks are in the hands of the malcontents. We must move against them now and exterminate the seed of heresy. We should remember these are our people, Sub-Tribune. When they raise arms against us, they cease to be ours, Magos. They become pawns of the enemy. And if they fight against my tech priests, I shall direct them to fight back. I hope your aggression will not be justified, but if it is, I shall be ready. The rebels have broken the servitor's loyalty protocols. They defy their original programming. If evidence of their malfeasance be needed, here it is. Let this blasphemy be met with fire and blade. There may be more subtle ways of dealing with this issue, Sub-Tribune. I would advise the malcontent does not deserve subtlety, Magos. Servitors can, in fact, be reset. Strike at the roots of the problem, then. Scientists approach Magos, but that risks leaving the malcontents unpunished. I would limit the bloodshed among my own people, Sub-Tribune. Violence does not solve everything. And if violence solves any problem eventually, Magos, but I defer to your command. Yes, you do. You are not in charge of this mission. Servitors can be reset via the Enginorum's cogitators. Into the cogitators and reinstate the servitors' loyalty protocols. The layout of the Enginorum deck suggests several different approaches to assault the rebel positions. Up the middle, flanking maneuver, or shooting gallery. So, the middle there is no time to employ subtlety, send the tech priest straight through the main blast doors to engage the enemy head on. That sounds like a suicide maneuver. Or a way that maximizes friendly casualties. Flanking maneuver, set the cohort to flank the rebels, avoid notice until they assault the enemy. Well, we've been doing subtlety this entire mission anyway. An excellent gambit, Magos. Hold fire until you can see the lenses of their eyes. Yes, and we're all melee anyway, so why run into gunfire? We're dealing with with our own tech priests here, and they don't have the same restrictions we do. Most probably. The cohort has a chance to strike against the rebel positions before engaging the enemy. Stealth. We go with silence because that's how we've been operating. A quick and painless end is too good for a traitor, but one less that lives is one less sin in the Omnissiah's sight. The rebel tech priest is dragged into the shadows, dispatched with the vibroblade to the throat. The other rebels fail to notice his absence. A vibroblade? Huh, that's a Star Wars weapon before it was a Warhammer one. I keep see them being used against lightsabers. But vibrating blades are kind of common in science fiction. I mean, I'll happily reduce the enemy's numbers before we go to actually engage them. Also means reducing the risk to my own men. Are there any other deployment points around here? No. Now, who goes first? Oh, the boss goes first. You're there. I mean, everyone here is fully capable of fighting. I am kind of going to take a defensive posture out of that lot. Look, a defensive posture is probably for the best. Let's deploy you here as well. Oh no, you're there. So let's deploy you there as well. He's just going to run towards the one dude that's visible. It's like we're dealing with an army who does the exact same thing mine do. Except this one probably has the... Oh no, you don't have the sense to actually be aware of the enemy coming at you. I love the red, the deep orange floor of the deep orange out of bounds area. Okay. The first port of call is to here. I really should upgrade this tech priest with with the escape melee. No, I'm not putting you there. with the avoid opportunity attacks ability. Like, in all honesty, if you're doing a melee only run, it's worth maxing out the melee tree. And now I am going to have this one get opportunity attack on him. Huh, didn't even take damage. Nice. Because I want to do some damage to him. I will not have heretics aboard my ship. Now, who's coming from this direction? We've got a servitor and a tech priest. We have another servitor. We've got servitors down here too. I am first going to bring in a castellan, because nothing quite says get lost than a giant threat, than a giant walking threat. Now, you are capable of making it back to here. So let's have you go back to here. And risk being hit by the castellan. Well, probably not actually. Good, he can hit it. He can fill it up. I don't want to buff the. I don't want to waste the thing on troop. Use the troops ability until I have more than one troop available, which is why. Why? Hit him! Okay. An alternative present. Actually, yeah, let's just do that one first. Haha! That got rid of a few problems. Let's go to here. Now. Huh, just because I can't see you doesn't mean I can't hit you. Now, am I going to hit a friend with that? Nope. Good. Greetings, heretic. You are going to suffer the pyre. Servitor, neon green servitor comes running at me. You with the tech priests get two +2 damage, won't you? I feel like it would be advantageous to bring you up toward that cognition device, but I'm also aware that such an endeavour is going to cost a lot of cognition. Now, Take the stab. Push forward. That gets you. That gets us a lot more cognition. Now, are you gonna try and... No, you're just gonna go for the one dude that's visible. I'm fine with that. Just have our operations be able to be subtle. Being able to ambush my enemies is a useful thing. Good. That gets rid of him. Ow. I'm just going to kind of stand back here, because actually, let's just stand back there, so that I'm completely out of range of the Castellan if anything happens. Because that's a consideration as well, the Castellan has a flamer. So... okay, it'd be cool to see a Mechanicus, as in tabletop, expansion that allows you to actually do this. Haha! Gone! Bam, and the dirty's gone. Seriously though, Mechanicus on tabletop need Arvises. Like, the Imperium, as a general thing, needs the Arvis to be a plastic kit that we can use for every faction. Doesn't matter which, it doesn't matter which Imperial faction is being played, the Arvis should be available to all of them. And that it's locked to essentially just the Guard and Imperial and units that have the abilities that have the ignores faction lock ability, like Inquisitors and Rogue Traders, is quite frankly insulting. And it's been a problem for far too long, quite frankly. I'm going to bring in another Castellan. I have two, and I am going to deploy both. Just because my tech priests are locked to being melee only doesn't mean I refuse to use Castellans. Just because I set a difficulty for myself doesn't mean I'm an idiot about it. I am very much someone who is willing to be pragmatic about problem solving. Yeah, even if I did bring this one in now, we have two troops here. I can buff both their firepower. I probably could have kept him there and moved him further along. Oh well. Greetings, barbecuable enemies. Prepare to be char grilled. There goes the servitor. Actually, let's just make sure this thing has some seriously thick armor. Level 3 or so. Actually, I think this is now level 4. Castellans are tough, like 20 HP and 2-2 shields as a base. Hello. Welcome to your doom. I get to yeet you forward. I think, maybe. I get to move backwards first, and then yeet you forward. Unfortunately, I can't use the immolate ability because, that might injure my own dude. 1 to 3. Acceptable. Just acceptable damages. My own guy dodged the wound anyway. Sure, he has acid damage, but that can be fixed. There's another heretic up there. Nah, you're the one that can go straight past enemies without issue. Now, I am just going to pull you back, because the alternative is that you end up staying... Oh wait, actually I don't need to. I'm just going to keep you back as backup for the Castellan. Not that a Castellan actually needs reinforcements. But yeah, back prior to kind of 6th edition, or even, yeah, prior to kind of 6th and 7th edition, Imperial factions pretty much could take Imperial Navy stuff, like the Sisters Battle, and the Imperial Guard. The Mechanicus weren't really a thing until 7th edition. But yeah, they got to take, they were able to use Arvises as dedicated Arvises and Aquilas as a flyer choice. Then 7th edition came along and Forge World just refused to update the rules to allow Sisters to. And Imperial Agents happened in December of 2016, and it did not fix anything. It was one of the most worthless add-ons, because it added in Imperial Navy as its own sub-faction. But of course, the rules, it didn't have a rule in there that overruled the core rules, so you couldn't start the game with Imperial units in the transports. Now, which heretic is this heretic going to be punching? Although my servitors are pretty leveled up at this point. So, yeah, like back in, kind of prior to kind of 7th edition, it was possible to use Thunderhawks to transport Lehman Russ tanks. Those were really cool days. I never actually got to, but it's something I wanted to do, and I'd still love to do. When I say Thunderhawks, I mean the transporter version. That has like 15 troop capacity, but can carry either a Land Raider or 2 Predator-sized vehicles. He survived 3 rounds. Survived 3 rounds? We've basically got this. It says survive 3 rounds, like that's a hard thing. Mind you, you'd normally do this mission a lot earlier on, so, yeah. I'm just going to keep buffing the troops. Let's just make sure that Castellan can actually one-shot that enemy tech priest there. Haha, that's cute. My turn. Involves enough fire to, trying to think of an actually good metaphor. Not a horrible one. Enough fire to cook for a family. Actually no, forget a family. To cook for an army. Damn, I should have used that medic's ability to put immunity to acid on, to cure acid to heal units. Yeah, there's not really much I'm gonna end up doing with most of these, because this is gonna fall to the troops. Easy. It's like easy streets. Yeah, I'm also You'll note the lack of a countdown timer in the top, or count up timer in the top corner. The heretek missions don't affect the Necron alertness level, partly because mainly because they're happening on board your ship. Hello, heretic. I mean, the enemy are about to get greeted by a wall of fire because I've got 2 Castellans. I haven't got healing abilities on you. That's cute. That is adorable. You are not a threat. Yes. Oh wait, no, you are a threat. You've actually done some significant damage to the Castellan. I'm just gonna... I just want to move him away from... Oh, okay. Haha, gone. Means I can move him forward towards the enemy, who is gradually approaching. I really should heal that Castellan. I mean, my boss tech priest does have the ability to heal. But there is one enemy left and it's a servitor. Because seriously, how good does the Harvest look in Mechanicus colours? Like, look at that. That's just awesome. And random intrusive thought. Have I got my mic on? Can the person who's watching the chat, can you just leave, can you leave any kind of a message? Even just a 1, 2, 3. I'm just wanting to check that I have audio. Will he make it into combat? Yes, he makes it to close range. Just in time to be completely worthless. Where is those headphones? No point doubling up my audio. So, we can actually probably end this here. I say end this here in terms of the enemy. You're not close enough. Apparently that matters. Incinerate it. Cleanse the enemy in fire. Apparently that's not enough. Tough little servitor. So... you round and... doesn't really change much, does it? So, let's see if I've actually got audio. Oh good, I'm coming through. That's all I needed to check on the audio levels. So, viewers, I ask this question regularly, but what's your favourite Mechanicus unit? I don't actually need to really do much with anyone. So, let's just heal all the troops. The benefits of having higher level tech priests is that when you come to doing a mission where you have to deal with enemies that absolutely will be doing essentially bleed damage to your units in the form of acid damage. Yeah, because I healed them both, it doesn't matter what which one I choose. Really should upgrade someone else with the acid with the cure negative effects ability, but we're so late in the fight that I'm not sure how useful such a thing would be. Now, can I end this heretic here without burning without burning the other castellan? When in doubt, set the enemy on fire. Sure, it violates the Geneva Convention, but we're in space. Does the Geneva Convention really apply if no one will enforce it? Because who would enforce it against the Imperium of Man? The Imperium of Man? Sure, the Inquisition might enforce the rules when they want an excuse. But, like, beyond that, they don't really care. Oh, you have the counter-acid ability. Cool. That's right, I think I was upgrading you to be an engine seer as well. There we go. I've got you coming forward. And now, we end this with a fist. I cast fist! Or not. Tough little piece of work. Fire should do the job. There we go. Let's scour the decks with fire. I think we're done here in this room. How many more rounds am I supposed to survive? We've defeated the enemy already. Let's just send you on patrol. Let's just send you on patrol. When the game forces you to do things for a certain amount of turns. Patrol mode engaged. You are going to just kind of stay there. Walk up here and be ready to burn things. Here we go. You can just stay here and guard the battery. Okay, so where do we have things go next? Clomp, clomp, clomp. It's a shame there isn't any other consoles here, or literally anything else to do this round, since we've just annihilated the enemy. And we're done. So, that was pretty straightforward. Our triumph was inevitable, Magos. The only language these rebels understand is violence. and our statement has been made. A victory indeed, Subtribune, but it is not an answer. Magos, I have recovered the internal databanks of one of the rebel tech priests. They were heavily encrypted, in contravention of all regulations. Then they were hiding something. Can you recover any data? Only a fragment. It is a name. Epistolus Demic Yoth. It means nothing to me, I fear. Nor I, xenobiologist Tyrus. Scalovia. Formal request. Formal speech mode. Magos. A moment of your time, if I may, in private. Be quick, Tech Acquisitor. Matters requiring my attention have multiplied. Recollection begins. Epistolus Demic Yoth. Designate Arch Heretic. Origin Styges. Classification Segmentum Secretum Omega. You have heard of this Epistolus, an Arch Heretic? I am forced to quarantine great consternation at this knowledge. You believe their followers are on the Celestis Metallicon? Certainty 30%. Error. Insufficient data. Format recommendation. Seek additional input. The quest for more information never ends. I would know more of this Epistolus Demic Yoth. Scalovia, keep me informed of what you find. Well, guess we know there are heretics on board the ship. Note the lack of change in the countdown timer at the bottom and the top. The heretic missions don't affect your alertness because they're on your ship. Now, I don't need it for him. Wait, which one? Ah yes, the new guy. I'm going to pull that out. Stick that on there. Now part of this bonus missions is to level this character up. And as I've explained in previous episodes, for some reason the Arc Scourge is counted as a melee weapon. That is probably because it's the only thing in the game that actually is roughly melee range, and does energy damage, which lets you hit things like a brick. Now, I wanted to actually upgrade this Tech Priest for melee. Physical armor. So let me just check. What's his torso plate got? Physical armor. Okay. This Tech Priest, I'm a bit more willing to be all over the place with their loadout. Physical armor. I mean, it would be ideal. And have they already got that one? No, they haven't. They've got that. Which does what? Energy armor. Oh, well, I can do one better. We can give them accidental energy. We can make you slightly tougher. The goal is to make this one tougher. A lot tougher. Because I'm pulling the Arc Scourge off him. And sticking that on, which will allow me to buff him up to, really freaking tough. Okay. There are heretics on board. And I want to find out more. So... while I am tempted to try and blitzkrieg across the board, I prefer the sheer amount of damage Castellans have. And servitors make up the rest of the work. Error. Information flow interrupted. Classified. Additional data retrieval failed. RE Epistolis Demic Yoth. This is troubling, Tech Inquisitor. If there are any followers of the Arch-Heretek on my ship, I would know more about them than their name. Their crimes must have been grave indeed for information on them to be prescribed on Styges. For them to be prescribed on Styges 7, of all places. Formulating a hypothesis. Information gathered prior to proscription order. Chance of existence 0. Then perhaps the Celestia Metallicon has records of the Epistolis. Obsolete data is collected in the Arcavium Morbundus. I should see to its extraction in person. Naturally, I shall assist you, Magos. Come on, load time. Come on. There we go. The librarium. I am receiving reports of rebel activity in the vicinity of the Arcavium. Magos. They were not mere rebels, Sub-Tribune. They are heretics. All the more reason to meet them with overwhelming force. We should throw every last one of them out of the airlocks. Before we can defeat the enemy, we must know it. I am as eager as you to see this threat ended, but I will not attack while ignorant. Our objective remains the Arcanium of Mobundius. If the heretics wish to oppose us, we shall go through them. Probability calculation in progress. Calculation partially complete. Likeliest data repository. Archaeological server Primus. A useful starting point, Tech Inquisitor. But the data we seek could be anywhere. If the heretics sabotage what we are looking for first, it will be of no use searching at all. So let's start searching several repositories at once. There is no telling which server may contain relevant data, and the heretics will not allow us the luxury of diving too deeply. We must skim as many data repositories as possible for whatever we can find. Warning. Warning! A glimpse may not be enough. It is better than putting all our effort into searching only one place. Those are my orders. How to deploy. It's a wide mobilities are spread out over a wide area. There is a main entrance and several other ways in. Means the heretics could attack from anywhere. Diffuse deployment. They could approach from any angle. I will not make my cohort an easy target. Split them up and have them cover all approaches. Bold make us, but risky. They pick us off one by one. They might deny us the data we seek. And if they can eliminate several of us in one attack, we will be lost. Those are my orders, Sub-Tribune. Now, seeing something the size of Belisarius Gaul move through here would be interesting. A pair of heretics are in the Arcavium, busy scouring the servers for information. They have opened up another server nearby, which could easily be searched by a servitor without alerting the heretics. Opportunistic download. Desire, information, data, truth, knowledge, action equal acquire. Indeed, we are here for data. Let us gather as much of it as we can before the bullets start flying. A servitor accesses a vulnerable cogitator. It is able to extract a great deal of data before the heretics notice and destroy it, and make them ready for combat. Okay, where is our deployment areas? So we've got one deployment zone there. Thought we had multiples. We only have two. That sucks. Okay, who's there? Have we got another one floating around down here somewhere? No. I thought there'd be more deployment zones. It's kind of a small room. You have a stealth field, as do you. Oh wait, you were down there, okay. So... you have a stealth field. Let's just deploy the ones with the stealth field down there. And keep the ones that don't have a stealth field here. That will make the enemy want to come charging in. Ooh, gun priests. Now, charge for the cognition. Grab. Now I see enemies with guns, and I want to silence the guns. Servitors do not concern me. Enemies with dangerous weapons, however, are target prioris. So... well, objective supremus is that computer console. We've got you in combat. You can just easily make it over there without being seen. Now, which one were you abilities-wise? Is there anywhere else that I can grab cognition off? No, there really isn't. Okay. I'm attacking you on my terms. I'm not going to attack you with anything too significant. I also refuse to damage the Celeste Metallican's computers, out of respect for its machine spirit. Now... Okay. Tech priests do additional damage. Let's put that to the test, shall we? Here. Have a stab. I'm gonna have a real stab at it. It's a shame I can't just push them over the edge. Haha! That got rid of one. Let's go after this heretic. Well, heretic. It's technically a repurposed servitor, but it's still an enemy. Now, let's move you. Let's have you go there and... Oh, that didn't get rid of him. Is there any way I can get them both in? Dang. The arc of that is just wrong. Just not right to actually get it. At least it means I'm not hitting my own Magos. So... let's just activate the armor on you, because I suspect we'll have trouble. Now, where are you going to sprint? Towards the other tech priest, okay. Oh, ouch. That was Volkite. A Gauss Volkite, if I'm not mistaken. Nasty piece of work. Nasty piece of tech heresy. Yeah, you're gonna need that healing. Cleanse target. Let's just push forward. Okay, you are coming up to... That might actually be too close, but probably not close enough. Yeah, actually, let's just keep him back. Yeah, you don't have any other useful abilities right now. Of course, he can sprint at you. Oh, that's not good. Haha! He's not getting back up. Now, question is... If I move here... Yes! I can set them all on fire! Jeez, he's tough. Yeah, maybe I should have brought an enemy who either ignores armor or who does energy damage. Either one. Be gone. How are you not dead? No, he's not in range to do that one. 3 to 8. Yeah, just set the one behind me on fire, please. Yes! Got rid of him. Now, I need that cognition. I realise that means damage, but he doesn't have acid, so that doesn't mean too much damage. And that also means I'm out of the way of the Castellan. Now, heretic. I am kind of tired of your ability to ignore my Castellan's attacks, so that gets rid of you that way. Now, let's just push you down here. The enemy is arcing all over, look at them. That does not look healthy for them. Too bad I'm about to make things worse. Be on fire. Well, that reduces the number of foes. Is there another terminal I missed? Oh right, there's the one here that I have nearly secured. It's like, let's get out of the way. Why would I destroy my own terminals? Oh, I could have actually purged all the heretics. Oops. Heretics left unpurged? What heresy is this? The servitors delve deep into the arcane information architecture of the Arcavium Mabundus. Thousands of years of obscure and incomplete data are data mined. Finally, a series of files concerning Epistolus Damic Yoth are found and uploaded to the ship's command throne. This data is astonishing. Were I susceptible to emotional overload, I would be stunned. Epistolus Damic Yoth was an Archmagos biologist who specialized in researching the Necrons. Much of the intelligence we have used on this mission originated from Epistolus' studies, and yet none of this information is recorded anywhere else. Hypothesis: the information prescription order was successful. Correrily, mostly successful. There is no suggestion of what crime they committed to be branded an arch-heretic. However, the fact their followers are present on a mission to investigate a Necron tumor cannot be a coincidence. Epistolus followers seek something on Silver Tenebris equals high. Percent high. It is our task to see what they do not get, that they do not get it. Haha, resource denial. So that's a level 2, and certainly a decent amount of blackstone. Now, which Magos is that one? No. There we go. I don't like the placements of those. Give me a moment. Where are they? Where is that big Cognis canister? What was the device that was... Oh, that's the troop one. Let's put the troop one back on him. Let's see if that looks any better. Yes, that looks much better. Giant green tanks. Let's continue the upgrade process. Blackstone after upgrade. Having someone that can grab cognition is useful. Have we got any gear that I can put on his... Because I need something with physical armor. I'm just gonna put... No, I'm not, obviously. Apparently? Okay. Thought I might have got to put more on him, but apparently not. No! Wrong one. Level 2. So, big guns never tire. They've seized the gun deck? Oh, that's not good. Okay then. We are going in hard against these scum. Magos. I bring news of the heretic. I bring news of the progress. The heretics have seized one of the starboard gun decks. You state this as if it is a cause for celebration. It means we have forced them into the open. Now they present themselves as a target. We can finally strike back at them. If they succeed in taking control of the starboard guns, the heretics can cripple the ship. I permit myself a sense of consternation at this possibility. It will not come to that, Magos. We shall purge the heretics with steel and radiation. I mean, that worked too. Error. Error! Confusion stack overload. Purpose of heretic activity uncertain. They are desperate. They are compelled to strike a meaningful blow before they are rooted out. Logic, no. Ref. Epistolus Dameth Yoth. No action without purpose. No risk without certainty of reward. Heretics are a pawn to be sacrificed. They will be sacrificed. It will be on the altar of the Omnissiah's justice. What of their purpose? They cannot be allowed to achieve it. We dispatch the cohort immediately. Mission parameters are to breach and sanitize. We are going to annihilate these scum. Good. Magos. Clearly, whatever plan these heretics have cannot be completed if they are all dead. Let the gun decks be awash with their blood. Does your anger stem from hatred of the heretics, Sub-Tribune, or from the fact that they were permitted to operate on your watch? I can examine my conscience when the bodies of the enemy are floating in the void, Magos. The heretics must be punished for their treachery. The first step is to kill them all. Yes, well. Yeah, I'm not doing a martyr's rush. Advance stealthily. The layout of the gun deck suggests a number of possible approaches. Yes, stealthy approach is the best one. We have the advantage of discipline and firepower. I would see it used to its maximum. Advance steadily and keep fire on the enemy. As at Starfall and Plateau, Magos. A relentless advance against an ill-prepared foe. We cannot presume they are ill-prepared. This epistoleth seems to have Be no fool, so neither will his followers. A wise man and a fool are both alike beneath the barrel of a gun. Advance steadily toward the foe. Ah, we've caught a group ready to be ambushed. The taking of the gun deck has left some heretic casualties near the entrance to the deck, while other elements of the surroundings may provide other opportunities for advantage before the combat is joined. Search one of the dead heretics for information and stealth. Industrial accident. Suspend a bridge. A suspended bridge hangs over a group of heretics. Well-placed shot should bring it down. I'm not damaging our architecture. For the heretic. Observe the heretic before attacking. Engage their patterns of behaviour. Let's just see what we can find. Data acquisition desirable. Cranial information extraction commences. Processing. Heretic strength above predictions. Equipment and supply adequate for purpose. They were better prepared for the task than we suspected. This was not an act of desperation. It's a distraction. Speculation. A message? A feint? A distraction? A trap? None of which prelude us from eliminating these heretics. Yes, but if it's a distraction, what are we being distracted from? So we've got one group here. Have we got any other groups elsewhere on the map? No. Okay. That is going to be a nuisance. Because we've got 2 gank points essentially. Who goes first? You don't have stealth, the advantage of stealth, so let's just put you there with the other Magos that doesn't have the advantage of stealth. Then everyone else can go over to this side. Let us deploy with some measure of subtlety. Hello, Servitor. You will give me what I need. Let's get rid of him. Actually, I don't think we can get rid of him. It's a shame I can't use the cognition thing on him, or it doesn't cost to attack. Now let's just push him up here. Oh, it is a double bridge. Good. I was worried it was only a single bridge. Now, no, I don't want to use a canicle. I'm just trying to see if I can spot any. Yes, a ranged enemy is there. Okay. Let's just do that. You're going to come running down. Now, for those wondering, the glowing green axe you see in the on the video cover is inspired directly off not that weapon that you just witnessed on an enemy heretic, but the tier 1 version. That gets rid of him. just rob the enemy of some resources. I would have access to my computers and all my Blackstone, thank you. Which is going to be the objective of this one of the tech priests from this cohort. Now, is there anything up there that I need to be worried about? No, there is not. Okay. Okay, let's just... I'm just going to jump into my own stream to actually see what the comments are, since apparently people are commenting. Let's just make sure that my computer runs this at the lowest possible resolution. Thank you. Yeah, so far it's been good. Been working on preparations for something that's happening in future that I'll talk about after it happens, but yeah, I'm just working on getting this series wrapped up over the next few days, hence the bonus episodes today. But the image you see on the cover of this, or the weapon used in the image, is inspired off not this axe, but the tier 1 version, because that's tier 2. It's not tier 3. I know the tier 3 one has a really interesting shape. And then there's the one that you get given. I could have pushed that tech priest further. It's just the only part of the... Yeah, so Fortunate Films, you been doing any hobby stuff lately? Now, let's see where things are going from here. You're coming up. I'm just going to bring you to here and get rid of this. Oh yeah, you... How's that platform going? Yeah, I figured you meant TikTok. How's that platform going? I hear good things and bad things about it. Given it would require me to mostly be doing things with mobile, I don't really plan on using the platform. I think I created a TikTok account at one point, but the most I'd probably do on it is reposting. I mean, I've got plenty of shorts that I could put over there too, some of which are actually uploaded. The joy of conventions is I can actually manage to record footage. Let's just push forward. Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, I think I only hit 300 subscribers here on YouTube last year. And I'm at what? 100 and... oh, I'm at 118. Did you just... Was it you that just subscribed? Because I was at 317 earlier today. But yeah. Wonder if I'll end up at 350 by the end of the year. Although, if I end up at 333, that'd be fun on its own. Gotta love unholy numbers and all that. I meant to deploy a troop last turn. Oh well. No matter. Those heretics will be destroyed. Yeah. At the same time, actually gaining a following, you know, requires people to be interested. I mean, every time I upload cosplay content, my subscriber count grows, and I'm not surprised that like it seems to be that I get a few subscribers out of a video that does like that gets like 1,000 or more views. I'll get maybe 1 or 2. I could be wrong. I could get more than that, but that seemed to be what happened after my Yarrick video last year, my Barbara short earlier this year. That was fun. And some of my other... why is he... Alright, because I put the spotlight on him, didn't I? Now, if I put the castle in here, I can set things on fire. Yeah, I just, to be perfectly honest, I gave up years ago on the idea of making any money off this platform, and I just do things for the fun of it. I have occasionally let myself get sucked into the whole influencer idea without actually, you know, being at the point where I could do influencing, and in all honesty, if I'm to do influencing, I'd rather it be for social causes that kind of benefit humanity, rather than, you know, convincing people to just buy a product. And even then, I'd kind of rather be de-influencing to a degree. Like, I like the idea of doing tutorials and being kind of one of those creative YouTubers, rather than one that's simply in it to just sell things. Also, this gives such cool ideas for maps. Like, I wonder if anyone has based a spaceship kill team map off this, off the maps out of this game. I'm tempted to try and make a Mechanicus inspired, what's it called? Mechanics inspired. Oh, good, that one's up there. Kind of one-shot thing where it, and I mean, given I've got tech priests that I've conversion built that don't follow the codex, I could probably get away with it. I am hearing bumping. I hope I'm not being too loud for the person I'm staying with. Oh well, they can call out or text me if I'm causing issue. Do I want to move this one further? I want to move this one out of harm's way more than anything. Enjoy. Aw, thank you. Keep up the hard work, whatever that hard work is, and catch you around. Let's see if I can incinerate him. Yes! Oh, it's wind. That's what I felt. Let's just push up here. Now, I wonder, can I? Yes, I can. Good. When in doubt, just push as far forward as you can with the charge ability. Okay, that is having no effect, or minimal effect. Let's use something that I know will actually hurt. Water. Something the human body needs lots of, and that we're all terrible at remembering to drink. Closest thing to an energy drink I drink on streams is hot chocolate. Occasionally soft drink, but both of those options aren't great for you, but I don't actually drink energy drinks. Ugh. I've had them before, they don't generally taste very nice. And also I don't really need anything I don't need to have my body have heart-starting medication in drinks that I'm consuming. That's just, kinda dumb. Because what if I need to if my body builds up an immunity to that medication, it's going to be ineffective if I need it to actually start my heart. Now, is there a heretic up here that I should be aware of? Why, yes, there are. Now, is there just... Okay, this is just a hericide. Okay, let's just push up to here. When in doubt, just solo an army. Good, we have the stats for you. Oh, that one's already been drained because I drained it earlier. Let's grab cognition from that. It's just going to take forever to get the tech priest to come back, the servo skull to come back. Let's just put some acid in you. Ah, yes. Volkite and Flamer. Not a terrible combo. Huh, gone. And of course you have that, cursed technology ability, so you end up getting that attacking you. It would be advisable to have got him closer, but oh well. Let's keep pushing forward on this, shall we? You're going to be... Oh, you chose to stand still, and you were going after the Castellan. Oh, arc rifle. Did something? Not much. It's an arc rifle versus a Castellan. It's essentially like hitting a brick. It's like trying to hit a brick in the face with another brick. It's not really going to mean much in the long run. Oh, he only took one. Let's get that. Let's see how far up I can get you. So, we've got you coming up here. You weren't the one that generates cognition. No, you weren't. I'm gonna just push you up to here. Because I want to get that black stone from over there. If it means flanking around behind the heretics, so be it. Or heretics. Yeah, don't blame him for sprinting. This is a spaced out location and there aren't many of my troops that are obvious. You're of course gonna... Wait, you can do that? Oh right, of course you can. Sets me on fire is the only thing you can do. Okay, you can generate cognition, which means you can probably fill the gauge. Now, so let's just come up to here. That puts me next to the Castellan, and I can go ahead and go bang. The mini heretics up that way. Do I want to try and just put them... I'm just going to put that there. How far can you run? Not very is the answer. Great, I feel like sneezing. That do it? No, still feel like sneezing, dang it. Set him on fire. Wow, that's impressive and disappointing at the same time. Push you up here. Greetings, casualty. Does this do it? I mean, to be fair, this giant robot comes up and punches you. You're probably not going to walk very far. Going to be able to walk very far afterwards. And bonk. Jeez, he's tough. Got to be level 3 shielding. I don't need any other units to be deployed. That is an enemy right there, right? Given we both use stealth fields, it's a bit hard to tell sometimes. Now, who can you order a target on? Yes! Do that. I may not be able to hit you, but the Castellan can. When in doubt, set things on fire remains a very effective motto. Oh, okay. You're really that dumb. Ooh, he actually did damage. Impressive. 100% dodge chance. Okay. Oh. I am just gonna set... Is there any way to not set my own tech priests on fire? Look, I'm gonna leave that for now. You can push up, because that tech priest there is in the way. let's just move him here for a moment and have him go blam. Haha, they got rid of him. Now let's just push you over to here, because I am going to need a lot of that. Just heal anyone you can. Yeah, I'm going to move my friendly tech priests away. Jeez. Huh, an arc rifle. Okay, let's grab that. That's also part of the reason I haven't burned everything down yet. Burn him down. Good. You're going to sprint towards the Castellan. This is going to be a bad idea for the enemy. Okay, let's just pull everyone as far back as we can. Let's just buff that Castellan. And then leg it. Get all friendly forces, clear out. That Castellan is about to do some serious damage. I'm just going to push in here because I have a plan. Move that way. Thank you. Just stomp, stomp, stomp. You're in range? No. Of course you're not. Ah. So it comes to this. How tough is that friendly? Not very. But this will get rid of the other. Ow, that hurt my friend. Well, we done? No, we are not. Because of course we're not. Now, I think it's the guy that's on fire who goes next. Sucks to be him. Yeah, it's the guy who's on fire. I'm gonna have to use that. Okay. Let's just buff all troops. Let's get rid of this one lightning caster over here. We've got rid of everyone else.
Haha. Greetings, heretek. Probably could have kept him in similar position to what he was in. Now, are you going to be burned alive? Nope. Okay. I could cast him down, but I'll save that for being done with a different one. Get back in that bowl. Yeah, because he's not got any more move distance left in him. Let's just heal everyone up. Let's get here. Let's put out the fire. Really should give that ability to more of them. How much do I care about? Nah, not enough cognition. Do I want to use yacht's fabrication on a mission where, oh no, it's only something that benefits him? Seems like a heretical ability to use. But if my guy can rise from the dead, thanks to a perk from the Xenorite trait, what does that say about fighting Yoth? Mate, that's not the one you have to worry about. Wait, you can do damage in close combat? Huh. Means nothing. You're going to fall this turn one way or another. I'm just going to hold off. Now, do you have any healing tools on you? Yes. Okay, I want you to heal this castle, and you might not be able to put out the fires, but you can at least stop it from spilling oil. Oh, that was dumb. It's the other one that's about to attack. Buff to that one. Haha, we have cognition. Let's fill the gauge. If for no other reason than so I can get you over to here. Because I want to get you over to here. Now, the enemy, I just put work into injuring it. Stop hurting, stop healing it. It's like, no, we will hurt you too, but you know how there was one castle in front of you? Now there's two. And this one is Angie. Ha! Burn the heretic. The gun deck is taken back into the possession of the Adeptus Mechanicus forces, and the heretics are forced to fall back from the gun deck. Megos false. Megos falsius! You have proven yourself resolutely opposed to the realization of my philosophy. We cannot continue to exist so violently opposed. Something, as you say, must give. I take it I am speaking to Epistles Yoth.
You do not express alarm!
The function of my biological brain... Functions of my biological brain generate surprise. I choose to not experience it. Then
our negotiations can commence without emotive interference. This is good.
What negotiations? I know you are an arch-heretic, and your followers have slain my tech priests. There can be no outcome save the destruction of you and your heretics.
I shall give you one chance, Magos Falcius. The Necrons of Silver Tenebris are in possession of technology far beyond our current state of development. Grant me command of your mission, and the Celestus Metallicon and the followers of the Xenorite Creed will acquire this technology for the use of all mankind.
I cannot allow that, Epistolus. The Xenorite heresy is a disease. It takes the corruption of the enemy's works and spreads them throughout the Adeptus Mechanicus. What lies on Silver Tabernis is too dangerous to fall into the possession of your kind.
Then my kind will take it by force. I have Xenorites all over the ship, ready to seize its command and control systems. Acquiesce to my demands, and you and those who remain loyal to you can live.
And if I do not?
You will die.
Then, Magos Epistolus, we will die.
A shame, Faucius, but not an unexpected one. Fuck, that hurt my voice. That was a terrible voice to do. That hurt. It's good he doesn't live much longer. Oops, that was a spoiler. It's good he's well, there's only 2 more missions in the heretek expansion, so, and Faucius did make the death threat, so, well, the exterminatus threat. But yeah, that voice was not comfortable on my throat. I really need to work out warm-ups. Magos, the ship's communications are compromised. Something is broadcasting from within the ship. We must...
I know, Subtribune. It was Epistolus. They spoke to me.
What did they say?
They are insane. They are on the ship, and that that they are on the ship, and that we'll have the chance to kill them.
I mean,
okay. Well, we got some cognition out of that, but not much. Well, some Blackstone. Was it enough to actually level that tech priest up? Jeez, we have the full cohort's troops. If I hadn't already unlocked them all on a different playthrough, there would be an achievement for that. I am short of a handful of achievements, and this on my PS4 playthrough, and the melee only one is one of them. The without Cant is another. You are the one that needs upgrading still. What war gear did you offer? Dodge chance. I do not turn down dodge chance. It keeps tech priests alive. Okay. How long have I been streaming for? Just debating about whether I can do another mission tonight or whether I choose not to. Wish YouTube told me how long, but I'm going to say it's close to 3 hours. Or close to 2 hours. Can't tell me on the video itself. Started, yeah, 110 minutes ago. Okay. Do I want to do the bonus, do the fourth mission tonight? I have a bit more energy. I still have a bit of energy left in me, so let's just, do I? Okay. That line. Giving me flashbacks to other things. Yeah, let's do the fourth mission. Access to the Athenarium Thematus, where an individual can interface directly with Celestial Metallicans, machine spirit, and narrow down the possible locations of Epistolis Yoth. Since burning out the heretics has worked so well thus far, how much attack damage do they do? 3 to 5, ignores all armor, gain opportunity, gain +1 damage per battle, per attack done this battle. Oh! So if I can keep the damnable things alive, they can do quite a lot of damage. Avoid all opportunity attacks, gain +5 critical chance per attack done this battle. Oh. Actually, let's undeploy the troop and just put servitors back in, because I should really be saving cognition or Blackstone. So Demeter, Epistolis Dameth Yoth is on board. Our objective is their elimination. All other concerns are secondary. Every tech priest and menial under my authority is searching for this arch-heretic, Magos. None shall rest until they are found. It is not a question of working harder, Sub-Tribune. It is the way of the Omnissiah to always work smarter than our enemy. The Celestis Metallican is of such size and complexity that an individual can remain hidden indefinitely should they not wish to be found. We must be as cunning as our quarry. Then time to search Celestis Metallican for human-sized object. Approximately 1.3 years solar standard. Seeking alternative solution. We ask the ship. I must access The Ethereum Thalamus. To commune with the Celeste Metallican's machine spirit directly. The ship can tell us where the arch heretic may be hiding. Now, there's a thought. Reports of the Xenorite activity in the vicinity of the Ethereum Thamus. Magos, the traitors are trying to access the communing chamber. They know the machine spirit can help us close in on your on Epilis. If we need proof of our reasoning, If we need proof our reasoning is sound, here it is. Memory retrieval. Machine spirit is not known for willingness to commune directly. Patience, forgiveness, sufferance equals negative. I shall deal with the vagaries of the machine spirit. First, we must be able to reach it. Xenorite heretics are attempting to breach the Ethereum Thalamus chamber. Their numbers are few, but they are having little success, in their attempts. But reinforcements must be on their way. Oops, I reacted without reading. The heretics are not the primary concern here. Access to the Ethereum Thematus is all that matters. Let us hope we have not tipped our hand. There are limited ways into the Ethereum Thalamus. If we can seal them, the heretic reinforcements will not interfere until I have finished communing with the machine spirit. By the time they can force entry, our objective will have been achieved. Maybe doing the additional mission tonight was a bad idea. Where is something to ease my throat? There we go. What I may do later on is edit down this video download the video and split it up into mission parts. But we'll see. See all the ways through. The cohort needs a plan of attack before they enter the Ethereum Thalamus. Cover the entrances, prepare for the worst, defensive posture. Position the cohort around it. Let's defend it. Heretic reinforcements are closing in, Magos. Position to cover the doors. We will shoot them down as they enter. One of the heretics was killed while scouting the Ethereum Thematus. Their corpse is still lying near the entrance. It could provide valuable intelligence, but recovering it could alert the enemy. Ludicus, in vitro illudicus. Leave the corpse where it is. Instead, observe the actions of the living heretics as the approach to the Ethereum. There's supposed to be a Y there, I think. Approach the Ethereum Thamus to generate data on the combat capabilities. I'm being too loud. think I'll redo this mission tomorrow. And it would seem I was keeping my housemate awake, so I will have to save when this, when we get to the combat section, and, resume this episode tomorrow night. Anyway, thank you guys for... let's see where we go from here. Were they coming for one less faithful than Ares? Your words would suggest admiration. Acknowledge the qualities of the enemy, Magos. That way we are not found lacking when it comes to destroy him. Corpses of they are fanatics, but they have discipline and organization. Oh wow, we got 7 cognition out of that. The enemy filled their gauge for us. Now, where to deploy things before I go to start? Stealth field troops can go to one side. And you two can go there. The enemy get to move first, and then I can save. So thank you guys for watching. Where are we? 84? What? Seems the game is as tired as I am. Just figured I'd do a backup save. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I will be back, hopefully tomorrow, with the final episode of the Heretek expansion. And I am going to update the cover art of this one soon. Anyway, thanks for watching. And by the Omnissiah, I hope you slay the Grey. If you're a hobbyist, make sure you make time for fun. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye. And yes, I did steal that line off another creator.